Hello everyone, I'm going to draw what I saw, and I really did see this, and I killed it because it was scary as shit, and it didn't know I was there, and it was super small, so, technically, no worries, but I'm not using a mouse, so it's going to be a little choppy. Something like this kind of. Like I said, this would be better. It'd be better if, had a mouse, or if I drew it with my hands beforehand. But, give or take, this is what it looked like. The lines, maybe not so many lines on the legs. It's probably more like 1 to 2 on each one. I'm just kind of drawing lines. But it was like this, and then, it was weird. Because, it was, like I said, it was, white and see-through. I'm just going to do that because it just, the claws are red, okay? Not trying to get into too much detail, because, if this is a real thing, I don't want you to fucking find it on the internet. Shit, that'd be fucking nuts. But it was like, the back was white, but, the side was clear. So, if you were to look at it straight on, it would be white, but, since it was kind of rounded, you could kind of see through it. There was, I remember seeing, a little bit of pink right there. But, it was like this line. The top of it would be where it was white, and then, the bottom would be where it was clear. And it was like this. Kind of. It was kind of like that. But it was looking right at the wall. So I didn't know what the face looked like. But it was climbing on his door. Which means it could climb on walls. So, be careful. But something tells me there was only one. So, kinda glad I did that way, in my opinion. Because if I would have just kind of been a basic musician, there could have been like a billion trillion. You know what I'm saying? So kinda glad I did that, in all honesty. Well, not really basic, because nowadays basic is like high school music, and really all the music I'm involved with is well above basic. So that's what I meant. Like a good portion above, like at least top 25%. And it normally involves not really like a band, but normally like a single person or two people. But give or take, that's what it looked like. I'll do that so you can... Yeah, give or take, that's what it looked like. The legs were probably a bit longer than what I inspected, but they were... There was no jaggedness on the legs. It was all straight or rounded. But I definitely remember a wavy body type. Like this. But it had pincers, and it had... I mean, the head was... It was really, really shaped like a human head. It really, 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 really was. And it was really, really scary. I stared at it for a minute before I killed it. But I believe Justin Ratliff was at work, and I think Justin Otney was in class, I believe. And they both lived there, and no one else lived there. But that's what it looked like, give or take. I'll try to draw it better in hand and then scan it. But that's more or less what it looked like. I haven't seen anything like it, nor have I seen anything remotely close to that scary again. But so, you know, really not that big a problem. I hope it doesn't asexually reproduce. That is the only thing I have to say about that, because I would honestly think there was one. Just one. But it was give or take... Let's see, let's make a new thing. It was give or take... Let's see, this... Let's say... Oh, crap. Oh, well. That'll work. Okay, let's say this is your hand. It's a crappy hand. It was probably about... No, it probably wasn't that big. It was probably more like that big. This one. Probably about that big. So I guess the size of your index finger. Give or take. Thank you, Avast. But yeah, it was probably more close. It's probably more like that. The image of it is very, very clear in my head. I just can't translate it well. But yeah, a little concerning. But I'm going to attempt to draw like how it happened. When it happened was I came back from the Art Institute of Cincinnati, and it was probably like a month after that. So, I mean, I don't exactly remember when I came back from that, but if you'd like to do some research and figure out that. But that's, give or take, when it was. But their house is torn down, which I really found that oddly convenient. But there's like a porch, and then there's like a door, and there was like railing right here. And then there's like, hold on, let me get this railing done. And there's like stairs. And the house is probably like, it's probably like that. And then they had this thing, which is like a window that was busted, but it had like 2x4, like where the window was, so you couldn't just come in the door. And it was like right here on the 2x4. That's a doorknob. It was like right here. So, I mean, I didn't catch it because I wasn't expecting to see anything fucking bonkers. So I didn't have a fucking thing to catch it with on me. Why would I just have a thing to catch it with on me? But I have this tool that I've had since I was a toddler, it's in the garage now, but it's like a bug catcher, and it kinda, let me open a new thing. I've had this since I was a small kid. And I did used to catch bugs and put it in there. I used to catch fireflies and grasshoppers when I was a small kid. Just around this house area. And it looks about like this. It's like this, and there's like a steel bar right there. This is wood. And then it goes up like this, and it has a handle. Like that, and there's a door right there. And this was mesh, so you could see through it. But it was like tight mesh. It was super tight, so you could like kind of see through it. And it's still in my garage. So, you know that's not that that's not that unbelievable. Like, if you wanted to see it, I could show you. Like, I might go in the garage once my Mom comes back with the button to the garage, which she has for some reason. She has both the buttons. But I will probably put that in a video so you can see what it is, and put these in a playlist. But yeah, it had like a little latch right here. It was pretty cool, and I liked it, but now I don't like it, because that's fucking scary as fuck. That's probably the most terrifying portion of my experience that didn't involve violence or poison or hospitals. I guess monster movie wise. Which I have a friend who really, really likes monster movies. So, if you know who that person is, it could involve him for all I know. But I doubt it. Something makes me think I doubt it. But he did do a Jay and Silent Bob thing on Comedy Central one time, and it was like it was drawn. And he also has a friend who got like 3 million views on a Lion King AMV. So for all I know, that could be a real thing. But that's the end of this. Goodbye.